turn.
Dyer's. Deal.
Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Matt Cuth here, casting the game 3 of Cloud9 versus Alliance in this best of 5 finals for the Aces
10
Dream
seconds
League.
to pick.
Starting right off, Alliance banned out Lycan, Cloud9 banned out Brew.
5
fairly
seconds.
interesting.
Hurry,
Cloud9
hurry.
ran Brew last game, went really well. Doom ban comes out from
Dyer's
Alliance. So, let's talk about the teams real quick while we're in this early stage. Cloud9 has been playing a lot of Jakiro this tournament, a hero that I really think is
Only 10 seconds.
incredible. I am an advocate for the Jakiro.
5
I think
seconds
he's really
remain.
useful in the right situations, and
Reserve time.
he's just solid in general. He works well with a lot of team fighty lineups. We saw the Tinker last game. That was really well played. Okay, so Bat Rider ban comes out from
Radiant team
Cloud9.
are
That's
now
a fairly
picking.
standard ban. Bat Rider's still stupidly useful. Like, I would call him overpowered. It's just that by his ult design, he's so useful in the professional scene. And Cubs, Treant first out of Alliance. Anyways, back to Bat Rider, because we got plenty of time to talk about things. Bat Rider, his ult is really good because, of course, it lets you make an easy pick. And unless they made it so that Force Staff no longer worked with his ult,
Dyer's turn to make all the wrong choices.
it would, unless he made it so the Force Staff wouldn't work with his ult, he's probably not going to stop being picked anytime soon, just because he is so incredibly useful. First pick of Treant by Alliance is a really solid pick. Treant's a good hero. He's good at counter-initiating. He's
Only
good at
10
initiating.
seconds.
His invisibility is useful. He's got heal to prevent chip pushing.
Radiant's turn to royally screwed
He's
up.
got Leech Seed, which is a really nice ability. Just generally a solid hero. He helps stop a lot of the split pushing or chip damage pushing we've seen a lot this tournament. And
Radiant's
a Nature's
banned.
Prophet is, so they're starting to look to avoid fights here, which is good because the early pickup on Mirana from Cloud9 means that, and as well as the IO actually, means that their team is already getting a bit of a
10
global
seconds
threat.
to pick.
The reason why I say that is because Mirana ulti, if cast well, allows them to move around freely, and IO can obviously
Dyer's
tether in.
banned.
Lately we've seen a fall off in Tiny Wisp, I think. We saw a more Sven Wisp this tournament. I saw a game of Sven Wisp and it went very well. I forget which team picked it up, but that doesn't matter. It wasn't
10
Cloud9, I know
seconds to
that.
pick. 5 seconds remain.
Enigma ban coming out is always good because an Enigma can be really scary. Although I
Radiant's
think
ban.
Alliance might want to pick up an Enigma, just because an Enigma with a, I mean, in the last game I casted, you saw Relocate gank came in and Enigma just immediately black hole and they got a double kill. Storm Spirit ban comes out
Only
from Cloud9.
10 seconds.
I think that's super legit because with the Doom ban from Alliance,
5 seconds.
Storm Spirit
Hurry,
would get basically
hurry.
free reign. And I think
Reserve
that's a really
time.
good ban. Now, Enigma is kind of annoying, but I think it would have been okay to fight. Although, I'm a bit
Dyer's
confused
banned.
at the ban of Nature's Prophet, or at the pick of Nature's Prophet. After there's an IO, a relocate gank can spell the death of Nature's Prophet, especially if played well, and you could just get a setup into the trees.
Only
You could-
10 seconds.
Relocate into trees, Mirana Arrow, Leap, Storm,
5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Meteor. What is that called? I think Starstorm.
Reserve time.
Starstorm, and that's a dead Nature's Prophet. Puck ban, trying to get rid of some more of that team fighty abilities. Which is good, because Treon's going to have to be right in the middle for his overgrowth. He won't be right in the middle for the start, but for his overgrowth he's pretty good. And actually, another thing about banning out the Enigma is the tree is really, his ult interrupts Enigma. And he's not really in the fights at the start of the game.
Dire team are now picking.
So that's an interesting choice. Shadow Demon, fairly standard.
Radiant
Pick up for
team
Marana. Of course, Disruption into Arrow is very potent. Soul Catcher's really good, and he's really good at pushing as well. So he can maybe counter push some of the Nature's Prophet later in the game. Of course, early game is a ton of mana for him, but later in the game he starts to pick up his own, pick up his mana pool, and push down the waves really quick. So
10 seconds to pick.
the lanes are still kind of confusing.
5
for
seconds remain.
Cloud9. The Marana could be safe lane, but it's got to be dual lanes since they
Reserve
have the IO.
time.
And generally IOs run in dual lanes. Shadow Demon is going to be position 4.
Tide Hunter.
Support Tide Hunter for
Dire
Alliance, I
team
think.
pick.
That's also good. A lot more team fight. They're really spread out well. Nature's Prophet could take up a more fighty build, or he could try and rad a bit more. And they've got a lot of good counter-initiate here right now, and there's no real way to stop it from coming. Overgrowth, there's no way to really convincingly take him down. And as well as Tide Hunter ult,
10 seconds to
Ravage,
pick.
there's no way to stop that really either yet. And those heroes are both really
5
tanky, and they're going to be
seconds.
hard to nuke
Hurry,
down. Disruptor ban. Oh, I did not notice a Disruptor
Reserve time.
ban by Cloud9. So they're probably going to go for a more spellcast heavy build team. Which, to be fair, they already have. Mid lane Gyrocopter.
Radiant team pick.
Or maybe a safe lane as well. I reckon it'll be a safe lane Marana, though. That just seems more useful to me. Of course, it could be completely wrong. You'll have to forgive me if I make obvious mistakes with the teams. I am not someone who
Only
follows
10
players. I
seconds.
follow teams, so I don't really know
5 seconds remain.
whose signature heroes are whose. I do know a few, like I know Bulldog, Bear,
Reserve time.
PPD Tree. But for the most part, other than that, I'm not too sure. I imagine it'll be AUI on the Shadow Demon. And they still need an offlaner for Cloud9. Unless they want to run an offlane Marana. But I don't like offlane Marana that much. Recently, she just does so well from getting farm. So, final ban, or final pick, 4th pick, final pick of the round, coming out of Alliance. They need, I don't know, they need something else. Right now they have a lot of team fight in the positions of Tide Hunter and Treant, but they don't really have any damage to follow up those great initiates, other than maybe Nature's Prophet ult, if you can consider that a setup or a damage. I think Silencer right now is pretty legit for Cloud9. On offlane Silencer is, let Chen up, offlane Silencer, or mid lane Silencer, offlane Marana. They just have 4 spell intensive heroes, and a Silencer would do a ton against them. It's gonna be Jungle Chen.
Only
Offlane
10
Tide?
seconds.
No, surely it's an offlane Nature's.
5
And
seconds.
is this
Hurry,
a safe lane
hurry.
farming Tide?
Reserve time.
And there's a lot of team fight here, except for the Nature's Prophet, who can obviously rat really well. But again, there's just no damage unless they're gonna safe lane Nature's Prophet. But I don't think they should do that.
Reserve time.
So
Radiance ban.
Pugna ban coming out from Cloud9, very good. There's gonna be a lot of ults coming out. Although I think it would have been good for Cloud9 to pick it up. Cloud9 could
5
pick
seconds
up for sure.
remain.
I mean, you look at some of these abilities, these are all high mana costs. And a Nyx ban, I disagree
Dire
with that
team are
Nyx
now
ban.
picking.
There's no one that's going to die to a Nyx on this lineup. Maybe a Chen, but I highly doubt that Chen's going to die to a Nyx on this. He could probably survive with the Hoof Stomp from one of his creeps or something. So I think the Nyx ban really wasn't necessary. And it doesn't really do that much. Invoker mid, okay.
Radiant team are now
So
picking.
I guess mid lane Invoker, that's still, I guess, IO Gyro. So I guess safe lane Gyro, with IO, and then a dual lane with Mirana Shadow Demon, and then an Invoker in his lane. Let me just deal with that real quick. Problem solved. Okay, we're back. 10
seconds to pick.
And then 22 backup time.
5 seconds remain.
So, once I get here, I'll know a little bit more about what's gonna happen in
Reserve
this
time.
game. So it's gonna be,
Only 10 seconds.
I want to say offlane Nature's Farming Tide, Jungle Chen support
5
tree.
seconds. Hurry, hurry.
And then on Dire side, I want to say dual lanes. Phantom Assassin, safe lane Phantom, off lane Nature's Prophet, 3 supports. Pylai Die on IO Sing Sing. Okay. I'll still see how it plays out for Dire side. So Bulldog. Wait. Mid Nature's. No. Mid lane Nature's Prophet. Off Tide. Farming PA. Jungle Chen. Support tree. Huh. That seems pretty legit.
Only 10 seconds.
Offlane Invoker? That's odd.
5 seconds. Hurry,
And
hurry.
Why is... Okay, apparently all of
Someone
Cloud9 are
left,
stand-ins.
but they're going to miss the digital sports.
Thank you for that. Okay, going through the teams. Actually, we're going to start on Brady because their side's green. Oh, Mushroom Tree. We got EGM on the tree end. Good luck, have fun. Actually, nice. Not that the other players aren't nice. It's just, I don't usually see that. Loda is on the Phantom Assassin. S4 is on the Tide Hunter. Ake is on the Chen, and the Bulldog's on the off-lane Natures. I'm being retarded and misread. Eternal Envy's on the Gyro. Pylai Die is on the IO. Oh, they're gonna catch out tree.
Now all of a
this could
sudden
be
you
bad.
want back in? For
And
goodness sake, make up your
AUI
mind.
Is on that nice
Oh,
little
they're just toying with us now.
Shadow Demon. That Tide's so out of position. He could die easily. Let me make sure that my spectator chat is off, because I am
30
not in
seconds
my
until
own thing.
digital sports.
And that is just gonna tick out. Okay, so what's it gonna be, boys? Yep, safe lane Mirana. Okay, yeah, mid lane Invoker. Yes. Yes. I don't know players really well. Pylai Die off lane, Gyrocopter, so it is dual lanes.
And so it begins.
And then AUI is gonna go top. He's gonna see the tree end. He's gonna be like, oh no, there's a tree end. There's gonna be an early ward out there. Solo safe lane Bulldog.
Why are we here? What is any of this for?
Mid
These are the questions no one was asking.
Aggressive try with Loda and Tree. Or EGM. Oh no. Oh no, AUI. Leech Seed's gonna come out. He's gonna disrupt. Arrow! He's gonna hit Ake. That was actually really good. Okay, so that went fairly well. And it is going to be a solo offlane Gyrocopter as we see Pylai Die going top. Finally, 45 seconds in the game, you see the team has finally made up their mind on what they're gonna do. EGM's gonna contest here. But I think that's a bad idea with all those high damaging creeps. Meanwhile in the bot lane, Gyro's got DD, he's gonna be farming up just fine with that flat cannon. He's not even afraid about pushing the lanes. He accepts it. This is the last hit though. Top, more stuff's going down. Pylite Ice getting very aggressive up there on that tree. He's fairly safe though. There's not really that much can be done about him. Bulldog is facing off against Sama in the off lane. Tied mid versus Bone 7. I reckon Bone 7's got the advantage in this lane, even with actually putting those early points into Gush seems quite bad to me. Meanwhile, we got action. We got a stun on Loda. We got the tree stun as well. Oh, there's going to be a leech seed on Pylite Eye. And the illusions are just going to go screw off and hopefully not die. PA is just going to pop the bottom. Of course, EGM's going to have points in his... it doesn't matter if you're going to have points in you won't have the mana to use it. Ake's on that jungle. Bone 7's on that Quas Wex Invoker. I personally prefer Quas Exort, although I do agree in this lineup it's better to go Quas Wex.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Radiant is going to... oh, Dire's Diving Harper killing Loda. First Blood is going to go to Shadow Demon. It would have been nice to let them run and get that last hit, but it could have been very dangerous. Is there going to be an arrow out? No, there is not. AUI, he's going to try and juke through the trees, but it's not going to be enough. Oh wait, it might be enough. No, Leech is coming out. He's probably going to go down. He might be able to escape. He's getting right-clicked, he's down. So, that was a return kill, but Shadow Demon spent all of his money before he died. And he got the first blood gold bonus, so I'd say that's probably worth it. Can go ahead and bring up the last hit chart. We can see Gyrocopter in the solo off lane is topping it. His lane has just been completely abandoned. Bulldog has gone top. Probably just for a little while to maybe support a bit. There's a ton of dire vision in that jungle, and it looks like there's going to be a two-man smoke gank, probably. I know AUI bought the smoke. Is it going to pop it? I think he should. But they're not going to. They probably, I think they had vision by this ward to Chen, but I don't know. They're just more than happy to sit there and leech XP, and meanwhile the rest of the team's coming. They need to... they're moving out. I disagree. Oh, is the disruption gonna make it? The disruption does make it. It looks like it's way out of range. No soul catcher up, but there is a rocket barrage, and Loda's gonna take a ton of damage, and he's just gonna go down. Gyrocopter gets the last hit. That's gonna be huge. Gyrocopter has completely smashed his lane. Meanwhile, Invoker is winning the mid lane by a storm. 2-1 to Cloud9 to start this game off. Rana is doing fine, 16 last hits. This is a huge advantage in the start of the game for their team right now, and looks like they're gonna use it. And Eternal Envy has just been given free farm. They might switch up the lanes and the PA bot, which looks to be exactly what they're gonna do. Are they going for another kill? Oh no. Okay. Okay. Well, they're using... that's actually really good. That's going to give a nice amount of vision up to Cloud9. And then it's just going to be a solo gyro all over again. Meanwhile, on the top lane, you see the trees trying to do something. Admiral Bulldog is getting somewhere. He's doing fairly well. There's not really anything to slow him out of lane. Io's hiding down by Invoker in case he wants to do something about this Chen. Tidehunter's rotating though. He's gonna catch out AUI. He does have Ravage. He's level 6. The arrow comes out. It's gonna connect, and they're just gonna back off. Surely. They're not gonna try and go in on that. I mean, that's a Tidehunter with bottle and gush and everything, and he's gonna do a ton of damage. He's gonna rotate around looking for something, but he's not going to find anything. Oh, unless he does. Aw, 6 takes a ton of damage from Bulldog's ult. And then the Invoker comes in, but I think it's going to be too late with that hasted S4 just running away with ease. Meanwhile, Pila dies. Gonna be getting some solo XP up in the mid lane. Hopefully get up his level 6 as fast as he can so that maybe he can do a bit better on those rotations. Of course not his fault, he couldn't rotate in on his own. But it's still, you know, having that level 6 probably could have gone up with Invoker. May have been able to save. So now the table. Well, not really, it's 2-3. Oh, but S4 just walks in.
I pull you to the bottom.
Right now, Sing Sing needs to be careful, but at the same time, he's open for a free arrow now if he wants to take it. I don't think he is. Gyro's rotating down with Shadow Demon. He's moving on the way for Shadow Demon to try for something. Shadow Demon gets the disruption. Soul Kicker comes out. Call down comes out. Look at that damage. It's going to be a dead AGM. And they're going to keep going. They're going to go for Rocket. Rocket comes out. Rockets, they're going to back off. But the arrow comes in on S4. S4's going to take a ton of damage from this, and he's just going to pop right away with Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter's 3-0 right now. Oh my goodness. Did he get the last hit, though, on the Tree Ant Protector? No. Wait. Invoker got Nature's Prophet up in the top lane. I missed that. And yes, Gyro did get the Tree Ant Protector as well. So, right now, Eternal End is getting a ton of farm up for free. Mirana's taking over the mid lane, doing a ton of work there, just getting up farm, you know, doing your Mirana thing. Invoker's taking over the top lane with his Quas Exort build. He's going to have level 4, or Quas Wex build, sorry. He's going to have level 4 Wex, but I feel like putting a point into Exort actually is
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
The meatball is really nice, or the asteroid, or the meteor. Yeah, the meteor. I call it the meatball. And a lot of people do as well. Unfortunately, there's no mana on Mirana, and there's a regen rune on Tide. This could be... No, it's only a level 4 tree. That's not going to be a death on Sing Sing. Surely not. Especially not when he's dodging skills like that. Meanwhile,
no.
Just Radiant Jungle is being overpopulated, and no one's getting any XP there. And if we look at the levels right now, we can see it's actually fairly even, but you know, Chen, Tree are way down at the bottom, and Io's gotten his 6 already, which is really big. Now, PA is doing all that she can. Mirana's getting farm. It's not optimal, but it's farm. And actually, right now, Boker is just getting easy farm. There's no one even trying to contest him. He's got a ton of attack speed right now. At least it feels like it. This is attack speed. It's actually quite fast. Meanwhile, Mirana's sitting there. Mirana could get off an arrow. Wait, hold up. Io went down? No. Io has died once. Heh. I don't know. Moonlight Shadow comes out. It's not going to save the Shadow Demon. I feel like that came too late to be really of any use, but now they know. Now, oh, relocate gang's coming out. They knew. TPs are coming in, but it doesn't matter. There's the... Oh man, that could be a dead Loda. Is there going to be an arrow out? Oh no. And it doesn't matter because the relocate takes them both safely back to the mid lane. Invoker's going to be fine. I feel like if there had been an arrow, they could have done more. Captain Tide Hunter is doing his thing. Chen creeps, just a few right now. Farming up the jungle. Gyro's getting free farming. I think they really need to shut down this Gyrocopter because right now he's doing way too well. He's gotten 3 kills. He's topping the last hit chart. I mean, this guy's going to be going huge really quickly. He's going to get fat soon. And when he does, it's going to be very dangerous. Admiral Bulldog taking on Ancient Stack. But I don't know what that's really going to do for him. Meanwhile, Shadow Demon is on the Ancient stack as well. And I mean...
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
He is going towards the secret shop.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
He's already got a Demon Edge 11 minutes into the game. Building a crit stick probably, or maybe an MKB, but in fact probably an MKB. And just look at all that damage. All that farm just waiting. And he just has the flat
Radiant's
cannon.
top tower is under siege.
Meanwhile, Radiant are losing their top tower to Invoker, and there is a gank on this Marina.
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
There's the smoke. Oh no, Pylite Eye gets caught out. He's gonna have to... He gets the tether. But he pops anyways. The arrow needs to come out.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Farming the arrow.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
Whole team is there. Treant armor comes out. Where's Gyro? Gyro's just getting gold. Like, it's great that they're gonna get this mid tower so early. Oh, but there's a regenerate. And they know there's a regenerate. Gyro's gonna pick it up. He's gonna use it. He's just gonna go back to farming. And there's still 2 ancients left. Maybe he's not. But that doesn't matter, because if he's getting his MKB up, he'll have it so fast. I mean, tower was saved for Dire side. So that's good. They saved their Dire side tower. Shadow Demon is going to ward and probably stack the Ancients again.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
He's going to stack them again, that's why he's standing there, surely. He's going to pull them. Oh, he's going to just scare off that creep while he pulls the camp. Which actually doesn't stack because of the Radiant ward. And they're going to know that ward is there. Oh, but Eternal Envy, he wants blood. He wants blood. Has he found it? First rocket comes out. Is it just a harassment? Bulldog's hiding in the trees. And then he's gonna destroy his own cover and TP back to base. Right. Shadow Demon. Sitting in the mid lane. Getting some good farm up, you know, he's doing well. And he missed the last. I'm not sure if that'll fix it. No. Sometimes I try TF2 commands to fix weird HUD issues, and oh, the arrow comes out. Oh, it's gonna miss. But Tide Hunter comes in. This is gonna be a tree man defense. There is. Oh, but oh, Io just barely does anything. He just Io goes down, true, but that relocate was huge. I think it almost saved someone, and then this is trouble. That was 2 dead for Cloud9.
Dire's bottom tower under
and they have to use a ton of abilities. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Gyro still has to fall down. It's gonna land. It's gonna hit Loda. Loda's gonna cold snap. The Hand of God comes out, and that's gonna save Loda for now. And they're gonna reinitiate maybe on Bone Service. But AUI is right there, and they're going for Tide Hunter. They see what they want. They know it. Admiral Bulldog's trying to come in and save the day. He's gonna save the day. The arrow comes out. The arrow misses. A ton of damage coming out of that.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
And then there's this grab with the ultimately, a very successful fight in favor of Alliance, and you can see that turn the gold grab
Dire's top tower is under siege,
which is always good for them. Of course, not that significant of a lead for Cloud9 anyways, it's certainly in a game, but a turnaround is always good. And Gyro's just back to running. Yep, he is going to go for or not BKB, MKB.
I am informed
and he is
that
almost finished.
Is underway. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Almost done. Io goes down, and I missed it. Right now, it seems like the supports for Cloud9 are dying way more
Radiant's
than they
bottom
need
tower
to be.
under fire.
And little mushroom tree runs away, but still
Radiant
gets taken out by
structures are
one.
fortified.
TPs are coming out from Gyrocopter. He's going into that. Morano's gonna get the arrow off. This could actually end disastrously for Loda if Loda's not careful. There's an arrow from 5 seconds, but there's
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
and that's gonna scare him right off. There are 5 people right in the area, so they need to be really careful. Shadow Demon's coming down. He might be stacking. Doesn't matter. Sing Sing's can get the double damage and just walk away.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Shadows switch out to the top. This is Rocket Barrage on those creeps. And meanwhile, Dire's top tower is going to
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's
let's take a
top
look at the
tower is
towers
under
right
siege.
There's one tower down for Cloud9. They've lost their mid T1, which is fairly significant because that's their access to Roche. The stacks on the Dire Ancient side are going really well. There's only 2 stacks right now, but they've been stacking the whole game, as opposed to Radiant. There is a 3-man spoke gank, multiple. It's a zoo gank coming out top. Where the Pylite Eye gets caught out,
Radiant's
just
top
gonna be
tower
able
is
to
being
tether
attacked.
either forward or backwards. And meanwhile, Radiant's just their top tower's taking damage. That's gonna pop the smoke soon. Oh, it was in Nature's Guide. Oh, but like I said, no, he's just gonna tether out to safety. He's going to spam a bit of that good old wisp balls. He's gonna be perfectly fine. Meanwhile, Invoker's gonna take advantage of the situation. Oh, he's gotten the silence off. There comes. Oh, there comes the call down as well. Of course.
Radiant's bottom tower under
There was a
fire.
cancel out on that TP, but it's matter. They're gonna take the bot tower.
Radiant's
Really
bottom
well
tower
played.
is demolished.
And I think they're gonna TP right back here, and he's gonna leave.
Radiant's
Arrow
middle
bottom.
tower is
That went
taking
really
damage.
well.
Dire's top
In
tower is
favor
being
of,
attacked. Dire's top tower is
In favor of
destroyed.
Cloud9. The early
Radiant's middle tower
early
is being
Orchid
attacked.
was really good. It allowed him to just to stop the
Radiant's
allowed
middle
him to stop
tower
the
is
Nature's
taking
Prophet long
damage.
enough that the Nature's Prophet could get away.
No
meanwhile,
more
top
middle
lane,
tower for
It's
Radiant.
just solo Pylite Eye trying to defend. Like little baby man that he is. Oh man. Tethering the Ghost Walk is a bad idea, I think. Oh no, and Bone 7's gonna go down. Defensive disruption comes out. It might not be enough. Kaizen rolls.
Killing spree.
Just as a right
2
click.
down.
Fly back on Invoker.
Dire's
Not
top tower is being attacked.
Oh, but he cancels the TP. Ron's gonna maybe leap into an arrow. Or just straight up arrow. I think leaping into an arrow is way better. All the arrow comes out. They manage to dodge. And she's just gonna back away. That was a fight that went really poorly for Cloud9. And it seems like this fight's been completely one-sided one way or the other. And you can see the gold graph is constantly turning. I mean, again, there's not that much of an advantage right now. But it's still turning back and forth. And as you can see, it's just flattened out. And is this an early Roche?
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Oh man, this is a really early Roche on them.
Look at how invulnerable
But they're doing
Dire's
this quite
towers
quickly.
are.
Only
Dire's top tower is
9,500
being
health. They're almost
attacked.
a third of the way done. And enough of the Dire side is being lane. Full one person.
Dire's
That
top
all-
tower is under siege.
The relocate ganks are really strong. And they're going for a tier 3 right here. I think that's really aggressive by them. Of course, there's only 4,000 health up on that
Dire's top tower is under siege.
Roshan. So soon that age is going to pop. And now it's on 2,000. And the solo Shadow Demon, he scared them off. And then Invoker's going up there too. Which means this is going to be a fairly easy Roshan.
Roshan
There
has
it is.
fallen to the Dire.
He's going to pick it up. He's already got his Monkey King bar. Meanwhile, Mirana doesn't have that much going for Maelstrom, I imagine. Of course, Bone 7 on that Invoker is really useful. I got that Orchid. It's proven to be very useful to his team for a long time. can't have Doom, you may as well have the next best thing. And then just more farming, just such fast farming coming out of this gyrocopter as he's just pushing down these lanes. And he's getting so fat. If we look at the net worth, I'm sure he's going to be way up in not gold per minute, but he does have the highest gold per minute, which leads us to believe that he has the highest net worth by 3,000. Ogre Club's going out. So I imagine he's buying a BKB, which is, of course, perfectly reasonable. Other things you might buy, maybe an Ags. I don't think Ags is that legit in the pro scene on a gyrocopter. But it's still pretty good. And no, he's just gonna buy out a full BKB, which is a good call. There's a lot of magic on the enemy team. And now he's free to go other things. And now you can see, one thing I do love about Quaswex is that move speed is so high once you have Ghost Walk leveled up. It's a 5-man rotation in the Radiant jungle.
Radiant's top tower is being
there's
attacked.
a push going on the top tower. Arrow comes out, it's not going to spot out.
Radiant have fortified their towers.
48 health. Is there going to be TP support?
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
Meanwhile, Gyrocopter could be caught out
Radiant
here.
has
The
lost
entire
their
enemy
top
team's right
tower.
here. But it doesn't matter, the turnaround is really real. Call down the shadows are here. Oh man.
Radiant's top tower is
Got
being
Radiant's
attacked.
courier side.
Thank
Meanwhile, you can
God,
see
Radiant's
Loda's
courier
doing
is
so much
gone.
damage.
Last
Disappears off the map
piece
as he
may
gets called back to base by
Radiant's
the
top
Chen.
tower is
The
under
Chen
siege. Mega kill.
Chen goes down, Tidehunter's next, he's managed to run away. Oh, but there's the PA, and the PA is being really aggressive, and the stun's gonna come out on
Radiant's top tower is being
trying to keep the up,
attacked.
it's not gonna matter at this rate. He's gonna get stuck up, he's gonna get working, being hit by everything, but the Tidehunter will come down, it might actually save her. And then Io goes down in the middle of that fight. And then the EMP misses everything. The rocket barrage is doing a ton of damage, but still not enough. Eternal Envy might go down here. Eternal Envy's Aegis is going to be top, and that's going to be Radiance call. No, Radiance is going to stay in. They're not going to fall back up that. The call down's up. Is he going to cast it? He is going to cast it. All of the massive damage comes out. That's going to be EGM dead.
Going on here.
EGM goes down to that. Meanwhile, Eternal Envy wants more. He wants blood. Is there going to be Leaf Armor on? No, they're turning around again. Eternal Envy goes down again. Eternal Envy does go down again. Bulldog's TP didn't do damage. There's a TP out on the Invoker. 6-6 running away. There's a TP in from Bulldog as AUI TP out. Aoi barely gets out. Rana gets out. That was one hell of a team fight. People were dying left and right. I didn't even try and keep track of it. Let's just take a minute. Wait. Look at the gold graphs and we'll see who came out on top. I have a feeling that's actually going to be
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
from that as well. There's a TP coming in, bot 2 TPs, both, well, a TP and a walk-in, both from the Radiant side. They're going to take on this tier 1 on the enemy side. Meanwhile, PA is in a ton of trouble. She is going to get healed right up by that living armor. She's going to be fine. Isle's coming in with
Dire's
those
bottom
wisp
tower
balls,
under fire.
trying to do something to blink out from Nature's Prophet. Obviously doing a lot. And he's just going to go to the secret shop. That's the next time I'm going to be. Actually, is that going to be a Yule's or a sheep stick? No, it's going to be a sheep stick. I don't think it would be a Yule's. No, it's got to be a sheep stick because Ultimate Orb doesn't build into Yule's. Seeing things farming up. Okay, now it's been a minute or two. Let's take a look at the gold graph. A sharp spike upwards towards Alliance, about a 4,000 difference. So that's, or not 4,000, I'm sorry. About a 1,000 gold difference spike. Actually, we can look at the kills here, and we can see that Bulldog went down, tower got destroyed, Invoker went, or not Invoker, I'm sorry. Tree went down, tower went down, Gyro got a kill. It's been a ton of damage. Gyro's just pushing the lane out with his ulti. There's a high probability of a relocate gank if one gets spotted out. And Bone 7 can really just ward, and the arrow, it misses. It's unfortunate, but I mean, you just have to learn to respect, really. And they're just going to spread out. They're going to farm out of their lanes. Gyro's going to go top. If Gyro keeps up this farm, He's only gonna get stronger. This is not bad. An eagle song? If it's an eagle song, or not an eagle song. If it's a butterfly, it's gonna be huge. Oh wait, why is that build still up? Eagle song is gonna be good. It's a butterfly, it's gonna be huge. It's crit stick, it's also going to be huge. He has a ton of damage right now. He feels the fight coming in the bottom lane. They still haven't managed to take that bottom tower. All their team is here. 3 men are here with the other team. Oh, the EMP is going to come out. The silence is going to come out. Tidar takes a lot of damage. Relocate can't coming in. It's coming in. BKB comes out. What a good timing on the BKP. It doesn't matter though, because he's still getting caught up. There's anti-shot EGM. A dust comes out of EGM, I think, for some reason. Yeah, I need to get caught up. Oh, but now it's he's starting to be really out of position, and the rest of the team can't do anything. Oh boy. And right now, Loda has no mana though. So they're gonna lose Shadow Demon though now. It's gonna matter. The Radiant's Courier is being microed out of position. That's very good because it could have gone down easily. Sing Sing, he has no mana. He has to go back to base. Pilot Eye is gonna help him there. Invoker's got nothing else to do, so he's just
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire have fortified their towers.
And these fights just aren't going the way of Cloud9 right now. I mean, as huge as Eternal Envy is, he keeps getting caught out of position. It looks like he's going to go for either Sanj and Yasha or a Manta. Manta, of course, is really good on him. It will allow him to purge certain effects, like be slow from PA. And now Chen is just sitting there, and there's oh man, this is going to be really bad for Bulldog. I don't think there's anything the team can do. There's going to be a lift up. Io was caught out of position completely, but it doesn't matter. Eternal Envy's stuck in there with the camp. Io has just successfully, no, Gyro killed the Chen as well somehow. It must have been through the flat cannon damage. Bone 7 is massively slowing down this tree. Tree's gonna take a ton of stops. That's 3 kills going the way of Cloud9, and they're probably gonna transition that into a tower right now. Only Tide Hunter and PA up. Okay. So look at Gyro. He got 2 kills that fight. Something that I really don't think is necessary is bringing up this gold graph to relive those fights. So we can see that there was a kill on Gyro, so that's where that was. So then there was this break, and then they just come back, and Rana kills Admiral. Gyro gets a kill on, somehow got a kill on that Chen, and Tree goes down to Rana as well. That's 2 farms on 2 very potent carries right now. They're running sort of a dual core lineup, and you can see that, well, obviously, EE has the advantage in terms of farm. Sing Sing's not that far behind. Demon Edge is up on Rana. I don't think that they would go for a second MKP. It might just be an early crit stick. And it's not a rapier. I hope. I think a second MKB would be alright for the attack speed. Oh, no. They're getting it for the true sight against PA, of course. Silly me. Or not true sight, true strike. Words are difficult, I know. PA's... Oh, I thought that those... No, PA's fine. I thought the Invoker was going to try and do something, but I ended up not doing anything. Tidehunter could be in a lot of trouble, though, if he gets caught out. And there's a total value of pendants by spectators. Apparently Alliance people want to win. Alliance fans want Alliance to win. But the scouting's gonna come out from Bone 7, and he's gonna catch out S4 and maybe Admiral Bulldog as well. But he's very cautious right now. Especially with... No, he has the gem. Okay, he's just gonna walk back to his team, which is perfectly fine, of course. Oh no, he's gonna walk back and check out. Are they just gonna go down the mid lane? I think they are. But there's the entire Radiant team in the dire jungle. This could go disastrously if they're not careful, but they're going for Roche. And maybe Bone 7, they're 5-man miss, but they're gonna see that PA come out. Oh no, they're not, because he's in this. Okay, the trees are down. So they might just go for Roche. Force staff moves out on Admiral Bulldog. Admiral Bulldog has quite a lot of farm himself, but the Mantos are out on Gyrocopter. And now Gyrocopter is doing really well, and the entire Radiant team is... Oh no, just sending one tree out to scout the Roche pit. Gyrocopter, meanwhile, is just going to farm up the bottom lane quite safely.
Dire's middle tower
Considering
is
how much
being
damage the
attacked.
team you can see. A Tornado EMP here could be absolutely huge, of course. Right now, it should do a ton of damage. 550 max mana burned. So, that's a ton of damage. And also a ton of mana.
Radiant's bottom
Shivas
tower
comes
is being
out
attacked.
on Tide
Dire's
Hunter.
middle tower taking
And
damage.
Io is gonna get out. Pylon dies. Oh no, he popped the trio.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
But now, EE is here. He wants blood.
Oh, thanks.
He's actually sold out
Dire's
his
middle
BKB.
tower has fallen.
He has not sold out his BKB. I misclicked. Yeah, so it is an MKB on
Cool roots and run.
but be careful, and he's just gonna drop down before he can do anything. Loda is just gonna quickly use up his BKB as well. And that's gonna be... Oh man. He also eats up the arrow. Right now it's 3 dead for...
Radiant's
4
bottom
top
tower
9,
being
but
attacked.
oh my goodness, the EMP comes out and just deals a ton of damage. Sing, he's got opposition, but he's gonna get the
Dire's
leap away.
structures are
The silence
fortified.
Silence
Dire's
comes
middle
out.
tower taking
Arrow
damage.
comes out, it hits tree. Tree's really weak. Meanwhile, Sonic Wave comes out, but of course it doesn't have much, it's only 1 point in exort. Now that Io's here, they're going to be reducing pretty soon, I imagine. There's just right clicks coming out all over the place. Sing is too patient for Pylai Die. Pylai Die is running forward. Another tree, another Nature Prophet ulti comes out. Pylai Die is once again being really aggressive. He's being caught out, punished for his mistakes this time, even if PA is going to take a lot more damage. Meanwhile, it looks like there's going to be a TP coming in from Shadow Demon. Arrow's gonna come out. It's gonna miss. The arrow was whiffed on the hat, but that's okay because it looks like a successful defense. Once again, that fight's really going the way of Alliance. Although I still think this game could go either way. But now Nature's Prophet's just doing what his thing. And he's pushing out these towers really quickly. Is there gonna be a Roche attempt? Could there be one? There's certainly not any wards. Gyro's busy trying to defend the top lane. He must be scared of the enemy. But, I mean, he's still the highest in net worth, and Mirana's climbing quite quickly. Actually, she's quickly going to outpace the Tide Hunter, and that's going to be really big. Sing's just getting those last hits up. I feel like EE could take on Roche. I mean, does 200 damage hit in like a hit a second? Roche has like 11,000 health. Which means then it's like a 50-second timer to kill Roche for him. And his gem's still up on Invoker? Yes, it is. So Invoker has not gone down yet, which means he will be able to see enemy wards, but there are none. Those poor dead mushrooms. Look at them sacrificing their lives to ensure that no Roche is attempted by Cloud9. And there's TPs back from Cloud9. And it's 5-man smoke. 4-man smoke. Poor Sing got caught out of it. He tried to leap back, but I didn't quite make it. Which means that they're just going to go running into the enemy jungle. And they might catch him out too. But they'll have to move quickly, and Invoker's leading the way with his triple exort ghost walk speed. He's going max move speed, and I don't know. They can't see, of course. Those don't count as heroes. So they might just go into the Roche pit here. Fortunately, the entire Radiant team is playing very safely. They know there's 5-man miss on the map, so they're going to be a mile away. And Roche's Lincoln's has been popped by the tree man.
Uproot and after them.
Not that tree man, by the way, the other tree man. Actual tree man, not the tree. Oh no, this could go disastrously. Oh, and EGM, he's caught out, he's dead. There's gonna be a blink out from Tide, there's gonna be relocate. I don't know if that's Bulldog going down, I thought that was a relocate for a second, but that's gonna be the signal to take the pit. And the alacrity is coming out, and right now he's hitting so fast. 0.43 seconds for attack. And that rush is just melting, but the enemy team, they know. And then there's that creep coming in. Tide Hunter's waiting for the blink ravage up. He knows that it's coming up soon. And they're just gonna leave the pit. Oh, he's gonna get the stun out on the Wild Ripper, which is actually fairly good. Tide Hunter's gonna come out. He needs to pop out if he can't get as soon as he gets up. Oh no, this could go disastrously for Loda. There's a ton of damage coming out. He's gonna have to TP up, but might not even be enough. The EMP catches, or the tornado pitches out. Okay, so
middle tower is
gets
being
pushed down.
attacked.
Then there's a stun that comes out. Oh, but there's no deaths. No one's died. And actually, they're just gonna
Dire's
work.
middle tower taking damage.
Alright, no. They're not just gonna work. Alright. They're gonna go top. They're gonna try and deal with Bulldog. There's gonna be. Oh no, there's gonna be a sheep stick out. And Sing Sing gets turned into a pig man. And the TPs are gonna come out. That's not important. So what is important is that the Roche is gonna be stolen by Radiant, but they have wards. They know it's coming. Oh god, that comes out. There's gonna be a ton of damage out. No. This could be completely disastrous. Here comes. Oh, EGM. He's just gonna take down right away. Oh, and then the rocket crush comes out. It's gonna kill him off the arrows immediately. The hand of God comes out. The rocket misses. Sing Sing has no arrows. There's no way for him to get boosted up. But Invoker manages to
Double kill.
He's gonna do a ton of damage. That's 2 more down for Alliance. TPs are going in top for Invoker. Meanwhile, Eternal Endless is gonna go back and secure the Roche pit. And with their 2 big team fight wolves down, there's no way that they can possibly fight this. Eternal Enemy is just going to take this fight. He's going to get it. And it looks like he's got a heart, or a Reaver, which means that he could be building up a heart.
Really seeing the
Of course, he could also be building up Titanic, which is
in their
far more
own
fun.
perspectives.
But that was huge. That fight was really good. I love the way Pylai plays Io, because Gyrocopter's right here on low health. Pylai tethers him and just ults him back here and bottles him up, and the extra regen on the gyro basically brings him back up to fighting health incredibly quickly and allows him to get back involved really quick. The cooldown, 45 seconds on cooldown, it's amazing. So once there's a Satanic up on Gyro, it's going to be very difficult for the enemy team to do anything about him, and then he can just go for, once again, like a butterfly or something. In fact, if I were him, I might even, I like Ags against split push, because it's global, which means if Nature's was here right now, you just call it down here, and that's that creep wave. And the Ags upgrade is actually quite good. It upgrades the missile 2 damage, it's quite nice, I like it. Meanwhile, now it's just back to farming for Eternal. He's got that amazing attack speed. And his team is really good at giving him attack speed. If they're not careful in team fight, they can all instantly move on that Gyrocopter. And the global presence combined with the Rocket Barrage and the Call Down and the Manta Illusions is just too much for the enemy team to deal with, I feel like. They really have to do what they've been doing well. With those Wilson wolves, with those Tide Hunter wolves, they really need to be able to just nuke him down. But I feel like as the game progresses, this is going to become more and more of a challenge for Alliance to actually accomplish, and they're going to spend more and more time. BKB comes out on Marana. It's going to be very difficult for the enemy team to do anything, and we look at it. Marana is now out farming 3rd place in the farm game, in the net worth game. Go back to the last hits. And you can see Marana's up there. She's doing quite well for herself. Look at her kills, deaths, assists. You can see Gyro's up there at the top. Marana hasn't actually done all that much stuff. That's not to say she hasn't been supporting the team. Meanwhile, Ravage is up on S4. S4
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage.
Oh no, he's gonna start out really badly. Oh man, he's been silenced. Zero comes out, it's not gonna hit anything.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Gyro. They're just gonna back off. Which I feel like is a good decision. They're going high ground against team. The two really good ults. Oh, this could go terribly if Bulldog's not careful. Oh no, Eternal Enemy's just gonna rush in. It's gonna push out the wave.
Illusion.
And Tidehunter's here. And it's gonna back off. He's gonna send out his illusions.
Shadows, take us.
And there's the ult coming out from Invoker. Or not from Mirana, on the Invoker. He's going to lead the charge. Then he's going to catch up. And that's one dead ETM. He's going to manage to force out himself to high ground. That's not going to matter. Not know that they've caught out the rest of the team. Shivas isn't actually going to hit anyone. The arrow's going to have to come out. And the arrow's going to have to be really big. He's TPing out. The arrow though. Oh, it misses him right after he TPs.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
They're slowing down Bulldog. They're doing everything they can to have
Dire's middle tower is now
right now. Another tower's coming in. They're not overcommitting anything. And there's the hand of God to take him back to base. Admiral Bulldog is going to go down. Sure. And he does. This is going to be
Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
And it looks like that might even be the game if they don't get the respawn on their tree or their nature spawn. They're going crazy.
Radiant's
right now,
top tower is under siege.
And they're just backdooring.
Radiant have fortified
They don't
their
need to creep,
towers.
and now the fortifies come out.
Dire's top
That tower's
tower is
gonna
being
heal all
attacked.
the way back up. And that must be saddening. So that fight went really well. Just that using the illusion to bait and then finding out EGM, forcing EGM to put himself up here where he's no longer of any use and he basically couldn't do anything, and then just moving up and taking out other people. That arrow nearly hit Tidehunter here. If it had, that would have been huge. Tidehunter would have been out of the game for at least 60 seconds. Or he would have had to have gotten Hand of God. Not Hand of God, he would have had to have gotten TP'd. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Test of Faith. Test of Faith, the Phantom Assassin there. He would have had to do that to the Tidehunter probably. Even with the death of Loda. And meanwhile, the farm's just still coming out. And looking at net worth right now. That Mirana is still just accelerating. And an eagle song up, and he's gonna build that into a butterfly, and then he's gonna be huge. Tidehunter gets a regeneration rune, which isn't that useful considering the fact that he's at full health and mana. But you never know. Of course, it's not going to expire for 2 minutes, at which point it will be automatically. And Eternal Envy is just picking up more farm. He's got an Invasion Talisman already, which I agree should always be the first buy in an Invasion. Just that Evasion will make you so much better off. I think if they have it, they can do gank. Now they know that they know. And they're just doing some creeps. Unless... Okay, he's going to TP out. And Bulldog is just going to farm up. But yeah, as I was saying, I think that the Evasion Talisman is always best to buy first. Buying a quarterstaff second is pretty good as well, but I don't think it really matters. And unlike the farm, the macro pirate farm, I think that actually farming with cooldown is pretty legit. It's only 3/4 as long as the cooldown, 45 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
It's very hard to hit ulti, I feel. Like, it's an ulti that will do quite a bit for you in a team fight, but not if the enemy is trying to stack BKBs. Or if they're out of an area and you see the BKB on PA, they're like only melee hero, and then Tidehunter's going to be ravaging, and then doing stuff. EGM's going to be out of the fight, and Nature's Prophet's probably not going to be in the fight. So I think that it's okay to farm with it because you're not going to hit very many people with it.
Regeneration.
Without setup. So that's an MKB coming out on the Nature's Prophet, which is actually pretty big considering the fact that it's just as the butterfly comes out on Gyrocopter. And now Gyrocopter is 6 slotted. Which means he's going to be saving for rebuying BKB and buybacks. And I think now's the time. Roche is not going to be up for another 3 minutes. That's the max spawn timer on the Roche Handman. 2 minutes, sorry. But still max timer on the Roche Handman. He's just going to move down, farm the lane. And at this point, I don't think he can be contested. He's going to survive the magic damage. BKB is going to be hard to right-click him as his effective HP is so high with that 25% evasion. And he has his base armor right now is 23. But a BKB comes out on Invoker. Some more magic immunity and a refresher on Tide. But I honestly don't think that the refresher Tide is going to do that much. It's only 300. It's only 450 damage against targets who aren't magic immune. And I mean, even 900 damage, like, that's a lot of damage, yeah, but that's still not going to do that much against Gyrocopter. Especially not if he gets really well saved by the Wisp again. And then, oh, this is going to be bad for Gyro. He's going to just carefully walk his way. And there's going to be the Ghost Walk on Invoker. But he knows that they know something. And Gyro is just... Oh no, Gyro. Oh no, Gyro. The rest of the come up. Refresh here. That was so wrong. And just that light steal.
The condition for earning corns, a vicious double slay killing spree. Double kill.
Everyone's going down. Except for Eternal Envy. Get out.
More
no,
dead, 3 innocent lives taken. Dire's top tower is being attacked.
He has the buyback stat. That's the buyback stat.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
That's
Dire's top tower is under. Dire's top tower has fallen.
8 gold up on the IO, but that's not gonna matter. 65 gold up on the Gyrocopter. He's so close to having his buyback, but it might not matter. Of course, even if there are mega creeps, he might still be able to survive. I don't think it's over.
Dire's top barracks are under attack.
As Dire's top barracks
Maybe no one
just
attacked
falling.
Dire's towers for a few seconds.
That's the only one. There's going to be
Dire's
a buyback
bottom
up.
tower is being attacked.
There's not going to be a buyback up. This just got 30.
Dire's bottom
And this
tower
is
is
just the most
fallen.
intense thing that you've ever seen. And of course, they're not going to just give it up. Wisp is back up.
Dire's
Shadow
bottom
Demon's
barracks
up.
has fallen.
There's just a ton of force going in on that mid lane. But I don't even think it's going to make that much of a
Dire's
difference.
bottom barracks has fallen.
I think they're going to be able to survive. 2 seconds up on Rona, 10 seconds up on Invoker. Gyro can buy back. Gyro has buyback. And Arrow comes out.
Dire's middle tower is now bottom.
They just have to survive 18 seconds. 6 is just going to go down right away. Oh no, he's going to get sent back to the spawn. Invoker's up. Gyro's going to go very soon. It's going to go very badly. The ultis are coming out, but it might not matter. The damages are coming out on All the damage just came out on Pile I Die, but he managed to TP out. And now Gyro's back up. And he's got a vengeance.
Damage.
And he's just going to push out these side lanes. And like I said, it's not over. Like, it really isn't. But there's a Roche coming out. If this Roche attempt is successful, which it very well could be, that's going to be GG. And you see 3,000 gold. Rapier's coming out on Eternal Envy. He's got so much damage. Surely they know that they're in the pit, but it's not going to be fast enough. There's no choice but for Eternal Envy to just stay back.
Goodbye, Roshan.
That's cheese.
You
Who's gonna get the
majestic,
cheese?
fearless stallion, you.
Tide Hunter. And this Refresher Orb is off cooldown. This could be Eternal Envy drops his Aegis. Or not his Aegis, his Rapier. It's going to be GG.
Expressing its disapproval at the continued existence of Dire's Ancient. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
This is just so intense. Like, this game still is not lost yet. Okay, so let's look at buyback status. EE doesn't have buyback anymore. Because he bought a Divine Rapier. It's about 1,000 gold off. That should be a fairly fast farm for him. With the rate that this is going. He's already almost at 500 gold. And it's taking everything that Dire has to just defend from this onslaught. And he's going back to base. There's smoke. It's what they need. If they can get something with this smoke, they might be able to win the game. And the Tide Hunter is just farming up the enemy jungle. If he gets caught out here, it could be huge. He feels safe behind the ward, but Gyro's going down. Gyro knows what's up. The Tide Hunter's just walking away.
Dire's Ancient is taking damage. Dire's Ancient is under attack.
But, I mean, they're just... Look at how much damage range it's taking. They need the Gyro there, and they need him there fast. And of course,
Dire's
there's
Ancient is
absolutely
taking
nothing
damage.
that they can do at this point except defend the base. And here comes the bot lane push on the smoke. It's gonna be huge. There's the first ulti. There's the refresher. He hasn't used the second ulti yet. And there's that ulti. And he's gotta do something. He's gotta BKB. He's gotta do damage. And he's melting Rhoda. Rhoda's being absolutely destroyed.
Dire's Ancient is under attack.
And they're playing a game of cat and mouse right now because if he gets caught out in a second, he could go down quite easily.
One of the teams
GG is called by Gold 7.
Dire is allowing Radiant to destroy their Ancient. A double slaughter. Radiant victory.
Comes out. What a game. I might be back to cast the others. I really hope that Cloud9 wins this. But, oh man, what a game. That was so well played by Alliance. And even though it looked like it was definitely going to go the way of Team Stand-In, it did not. And why do I say Team Stand-In? Because all of Cloud9 has a stand-in.
And that was Dota. Why don't we round things out today with a nice long beat?
Boy.